Welcome everybody. Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. Um, the past couple of days have been a little bit on the rough side emotionally. Let me tell you what a roller coaster it has been. Let me try to jump off of here on some of these things that I have going. Was online trying to do some stuff earlier, but I'm here to stream now, and I'm also trying to make sure everybody knows that I am here, ready to go. But I thank everybody if you are here to watch me play some games, if you're here because we have chatted before, like me and the missus. Hi, missus. It's my wifey. She is on as well. Um, and if you roll around during the stream and have some questions, if you've seen some of my other videos and have some comments on that, definitely feel free. Let me turn on these other lights. I'm a little on the dark side over here. There we go. Now I'm a ghost. I'm too bright. So if you really want to chat about anything, I'm going to be playing this game inside. Continuing on. It's been pretty interesting. So let me get to that. Let me get to that. That would be awesome. Awesome. Welcome. The game is inside. Inside what? Who knows? But up to this point right now, we have been watching giant tapeworms inside dead pig carcasses. We've been inside a post-apocalyptic world where either a 9, 10, or 11-year-old, possibly 12-year-olds, walking around by himself, trying to get away from something, trying to get to something, trying to find something. We don't know. Up to this point, I know that we have no backstory to this. There's absolutely none that I'm aware of. As you can see right now, we're in the starting menu. It's only a resume, load, brightness control, and rumble. And besides that, there's nothing. When I first started the game, it didn't give me a story. Most games pop up and they start with some little thing here and there, but not this one. This one here, I don't know. I really don't. But it's been fun up to this point. And a little bit challenging. It's like a platform game, and you have to try to get through things, figure things out. It's been pretty challenging. So far, I'm impressed. And I was going to do a Fortnite tonight. Unfortunately, my eldest son, he's sick. So everybody send him some good well wishes. He's up there in Toledo and not feeling well. So we're going to postpone that. So then people will have to wait till another day to see me suck at Fortnite. Yeah, I will admit it. I am not good at first-person shooters, and Fortnite is man, that's a challenging one for me. But I'm pretty sure you guys would have a nice time watching me. All right, so let's resume going in here. I know the missus is going to tell me if the volume is too high for the game. I have it pretty loud on my monitor here, so it's going to be coming across, hopefully not too much, off my speaker, off my microphone, sorry, from the monitor. I think I'm going to try to invest in headsets with mic. I've seen some people do that when they're doing games. and it works out for them. So I might have to try them out and to see first if before I want to buy, you know, some good kind, if that'll work. I am gonna take this off here now, actually, because I do have these here earpieces. These earbuds are Beats, and they were working pretty good at first, but then I started losing control, and it was bugging me. I don't want to do that, so I may look into that. It's gonna keep me in suspense. Eesh. Don't do that. See, this is what's keeping me in suspense here, because I know I'm gonna die. To those that haven't seen this part of the game or just joined me playing this, where we're at right now, it appears we're in a section of this post-apocalyptic world in where either there's missiles landing or there's some kind of sonic something in the background towards the back, and I'm going to point that way, towards the back up there in the center and far into the distance, something exploding, and that's why it shakes. But that explosion, when it gets to where we're at, it is such a powerful sonic boom, or blast wave, however you want to call it, that it'll send me flying and just disintegrate me. So we don't want that. But I know that I'm going to have to get to this platform in front of me down and then get to the next part all the way over there. There's probably some shelter there, but you'll see this arm swing down, and I'm gonna have to try to get there to protect me from the blast, and then run over to that side over there for another protection. But I have to time that perfectly. So it goes to the top and it's blast, and then it comes down to the bottom there and it's blast, and then run. So boom, blast, and then run. See, it disintegrated me. So I didn't time that correctly. But there's no other place there to, well, flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blast. Okay. Because I would have to stay behind that the base of the arm over there. Oh no, I started too late, so I'm not gonna hit it. Okay, so it goes to the top, blast. So now I have to run and then come back over here. Oh, I was too much in the edge. You see how it just disintegrated me? But I was too much in the edge. So it's at the top, blast. So then I have to go now. Blast. And blast. Oh, I almost timed it correctly. Now I know what I'm supposed to be doing. So this is one of those when you slide down. There's some video games in where when you start to slide down, you have to slide in at a good point. You have to jump in order to get to the next platform. It looks like I'm gonna have to do that on this one as well. But that's the challenge. Roll. And then run over here. Blast, okay. Okay, so I'm cover, so that's good. Alright, so I made it through. But these make me nervous. Because there's other games in where you think you're okay, And then when you get to a different room, you're immediately encounter something you weren't expecting. The difference, though, in those other games is right before you get to something where you're gonna die multiple times, you can save the game there. That's another thing about this game. Every time I go to, thank you. Everything sounds wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate it. Every time I go to end the stream, and I have to turn everything off, I get nervous because there's no saving point. There's nowhere to save. It doesn't tell me if it saves along the way. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what's going on now. Is this a slide? No. But there's no blast. So I must be in a building now. Ugh, this is so... Alright. So I don't know if I step on this thing and then all of a sudden it's gonna go up. Squish me. So I gotta keep going. But what's down here though? Okay. Okay, good. So let me make sure I come over here and investigate. There's nothing else over here. There's nothing else over here. There's an opening, if you see that, right next to where my little window is here. It is right there. That opening right there. It's in front of the path, okay? Because this game is a platform game, so I can't explore the world. So this opening there, right there, I can't go in and just explore it, but I think that it might be too high anyway, and that's why this elevator is here. But again, elevators make me nervous, as you can see, because you don't know if it's going to plummet to your death, or you don't know if on the way down the noise that it's making will activate something. Okay, so we're back into the blast, so now we're out of... So now we're hoping that the brakes and everything else that it has... Come on. Okay, see, so I kind of real quick figured that one out. She's out. I don't know how I figured that one out. That was another one that was pure luck. I think this is my 4th in this game in where it's pure 100% luck. Now, I'm going to have to get back into this water, honestly. No. In the water. Just to explore real quick. So I can't get all the way to the top of the water over there because it's too high, and that's going to be too low. I'm already gasping for air. Okay, so up we go. There's nothing there that I need. Jump up here. Alright, so now it looks like here's one of those rocket things again. I have to climb up here. Those that have not seen this game before, yay! I'm somebody's favorite streamer. In those that haven't seen this game before, at least me playing it, you might not be able to see it because this is pretty dark. But this here is kind of like a propeller jet little thingy, and then you press this thing and you pull it up. And then you have to be ready, because as soon as it gets to its highest point, you have to jump off onto that. Something else, right? And then you got to go all Tarzan and swing over. Or, that's a little too old, sorry. You got to go Tomb Raider and swing over onto the next platform. Alright, so there's nothing over here that I have to explore. Again, I do that because you have to make sure you're not missing anything. I've already missed one thing because I didn't explore around and there are these spheres with lights in them, and you have to disconnect them. I don't know what good that does, if it helps you at all throughout the game, but yeah, I don't want to miss anything else. So here's a lever. So I'm gonna have to press the lever. Oh wait, no, all the way up. Okay. So it's got to go all the way up. It's going to give me time to swing on that rope and jump without getting killed. All right. Oh. Okay. Platform games. I'm a little used to that, so I don't think that was too much luck. I'm not going to attribute to it like I did when we just fell into the water. But see that open door back there? That makes me whoa! It peeked out. I mean, okay, see, it peeked out, so that means that they're afraid of whatever could be out here. Water. Why did it have to be water? Okay, see, now I'm not liking the water in this game because there's already a siren that gets you. And you have to have a light. Sure, make all the noise. Make all the noise. Why not? Okay. Very, very interesting here. So we have two of those propel platforms. I don't know, jet propelled platforms. So this one is to go onto that stand there. But maybe I'm gonna talk it out, so then if it happens, then I was either right or wrong. If I go on this one to jump on that platform, it doesn't give me any other purpose to go anywhere. Maybe, see, or maybe when I jump up on this one to jump on that platform moves inward, so I can't jump on it. So I would have to maybe come over here to this one, go turn off that red light in order for me to jump on there. But then I don't see the purpose of that platform. Let's try it. Okay. So this one here. Alright, so that's nothing. I'm sure it has to do some kind of sequence. I'm sure it's going to be a sequence of jumping from one to the next. Okay. So let me go forward first. See? The siren. That would only mean something to my wife and no one else. But there it is. Good thing is on the other side of that window, but at the same time, why? Why would it be there? Hmm. In the previous level where it came out at, I had to neutralize it with a light. But I was also inside a pod underwater, so I was able to do that. Here, I don't even have a flashlight. Um, so this has. Okay, okay. I can't jump far enough for that. And now I can't use that uh, the jet pack or whatever it is underneath it because then it's going to crush me. Hmm. Yippee skippy, right? What? What? I do not understand. Hmm. So they were very clever when making this game on these puzzles. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to go up straight above me. There's like a dark box up there. I'm assuming they're gonna want us to go there. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. If you just stepped in, sorry, I got a little itch on my nose here. I am Rednez, the gaming realtor, as my name says. I do real estate during the day and gaming during the night. Well, at least whenever I can. At the moment, I am playing on my Switch, and I'm doing the game inside. The game is inside, and I promised you all that I was going to try to find out who made it, and I forgot. And I apologize because the past couple of days have been some pretty deep emotional days. A couple of days ago, my wife and I watched the movie The Whale, and then yesterday, was it yesterday? We watched A Man Called Otto, and wow. I'm gonna be doing a stream later on, not today, but possibly the tomorrow, or the next day, and I'm gonna be reviewing that movie, Man Called Otto. It's also a wonderful movie, but wow, yeah. We the wife and I have been through an emotional ringer with both of those. It has been just man. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk about that at another time. And if you have friends that like emotional movies, movies that tug at your heart, movies that make you cry and stuff, this is not a chick flick. Neither of these are, because most chick flicks, then that's a Gen X term. Um, most chick flicks are like Hallmark movies and stuff, or emotional movies. Actually, it's not just Hallmark movies, but it's emotional movies. And yeah, they tug at your heart. These two are not that, but man, do they wreck your emotions. so, so if you want a good cry, if you want a good cleansing, yeah, definitely watch The Whale, and then right after that, watch A Man Called Otto. Dear Lord. So, but here today, I am playing inside, trying to figure out this puzzle on what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. So that sunk it back. I know now. Oh, that's gonna be a difficult one, guys. This is gonna be this is gonna be a challenge. Okay, so remember this button here. Okay, so in this button, we'll move this platform right above where I'm standing right now. We will call this guy Jimmy. Jimmy is standing under a platform right above him. Okay, this jetpack here, or jet platform, when you pull the trigger, it winds up for quite some time and then launches out, and then you're supposed to jump on there. All right. This one here doesn't have that much of a buildup. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come over here and time this carefully. Pull this lever here so it can wind up. Come over here, pull this lever here so it can wind up. Jump over to the platform up here and push that button in time so that the platform that Jimmy's standing under right now will come out, while this box right there that he's standing on now, then once it launches up, it lands on that platform instead of going all the way down. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Alright, but here we go. Over here. Oh, dude, no. Okay, so what about if I start this one first? Go do the other one. Come back and stand on this one. Yeah, that'll be it. So I start this one. Come over here, start that one. Come over here. Oh, jump over, push the button. Oh, pushed it too late. Oh, I mean too soon. Pushed it too soon. Okay, nope, nope. So we all understand what we need to do. So, okay. So, up this one. Up this one. Stop here. Jump over. Wait, wait. Boom. Got it. There it is. Alright. So now, in order to get up there, I'm going to have to now go this dude here. And once this launches out, I jump over there. Like this. So now, this guy's going to shoot me up, and then I'll be able to jump on the platform right above me. Oh, and I died. Please all be set. Please just be still there, not have... Oh, it's reset. Ugh. Okay. I will ask through my stream here to the missus. Are you okay? I can hear her coughing, so I'm making sure she's not choking or anything. Come back over here. Ooh. Got it. Oh, yep. She must have been eating some ice cream or something. And swallowed wrong. That's what she said. Well, actually, she really did. Oh, she's eating cereal. Okay, that's even better. Ooh, that sounds good. But okay. I shall, I shall take a quick break. And yes, please, I will eat cereal on stream. Um, The chat came up and I heard her. Okay, so I will say this, guys. Whenever you see this, whether you see it live or you see it um, in a recording when I finally put it on YouTube, wherever it's at, here on Twitch, later on, or on YouTube, wherever you see it, take some time, save up money. Definitely save money for this. Okay, because I was not prepared. Like I said, my wife and I went through a pretty good emotional couple of days, just being triggered. So today, I wanted to do something that would cheer her up. So we went to Pies and Pints. I don't know if you'll have it in where you live. Okay, I'm in Ohio, and I first had seen it in Columbus, Ohio, and then they brought it here. Pies and Pints. Oh my God, their pizza pies. Their pizzas are amazing. They have vegetarian, and also they have meat eaters. I guess you would want to say. They do have wings as well. Amazing wings. I've had those before. But you guys gotta go. You guys gotta go and try it out. It's definitely something to sink your teeth into. Again, save up some money, um, because your $18 pizza. Thank you. Ooh. Um, your $18 pizza will turn into like a 24, 25, $26 pizza, and only a 6 incher, or 8 incher. It has, yeah, and then it has 6 slices, so it's about that big, and it's, oh my God, but it's so good. I don't like thin crust, but that thin crust was amazing, and their salads. Some of you might want to just go in for salads, and that's fine. Okay, because some some people don't like pizza crust or cheeses or whatever, when it comes to pizzas, but you can go in for the salad alone. We ordered our own personal pizza and a salad, and the salad was half, almost as big as the pizza itself. It's almost a salad that two people can eat. It was, and it was good. I had the Caesar salad, and I'm sure she'll bring it up. And I forget if she had a Mediterranean salad. Um, I forget, it had olives and feta cheese and um, other stuff on there. The Greek salad, Mediterranean Greek. That was close. In the same vicinity of the world, but she had the Greek salad, and I'm not one for olives and feta cheese, but she found it amazing. The um, the greens in it were delicious and flavorful. The Caesar salad not only had shredded Parmesan, but it had shaved Parmesan. Oh my God, creamy Caesar sauce. So yeah. So also forgive me for crunching while I'm over here. Mm. Honey oats. I'm gonna back away from it. Okay, so we are back, and what killed me the last time was the fact that I have to launch this up, and I have to catch that guy, that box. There's a dark box straight up from where my finger's at, and I have to catch it just right, or else I'm dead. There you go. The last time I think I was started to drop and I missed the ledge. Okay, see? You hear the sounds? That's something else about this game. It doesn't have background music. But when something challenging is coming up, you hear it. At least that's been my deduction of this. Oh, okay. I don't want to go down there just yet. But I can't go any further than this, so. Oh, come on. I don't have a light. Here she comes. Okay. Ugh. Oh, there's a hatch there. Okay, good. No, there's not a hatch there. I thought that was a hatch that I was going to be able to get up and then go get that ladder that's up there. But I can't, and that would have been too far anyway. So, where should she go? Whoa! Nah, she got me. Now she's going to eat me. And I can't escape from her. So I wonder if I have to get there and swing far so it'll give me time to swim ahead of her into the next rope or platform. Excuse me again. Okay, got triggered. There she comes. I go up. I'm guessing this is the way to do it. Yep. Oh, this one goes to a ladder, so okay, good. So I'm out that water. Again, music started. Whenever there's music, there's some kind of challenge. Okay. Really? Swan dive. Now, one thing about it is that where I'm sitting here, you're not able to see it. But Jimmy is on the platform, and he's about a good 30 feet up in the air from the water line. My monitor here, TV, where you see me, is blocking that in this corner here. There's a light of an open door. So my guess I'm gonna have to avoid the siren by jumping from Jimmy, where Jimmy's at, jumping over, landing right here, going into this door. I can't see any handles, so I don't think that I'm gonna have time to close it on her. But I might have to go through the door and up again to grab a rope like I have been. Or else I'm dead. And then I have to start there again. So here we go. Okay. Phew! Them things are vicious. Alright, so now, again, she's down there. No. I gave her a taste and now she's trying to come back. Alright, so I have to jump again. Let's see. If I die, I die, but at least I'm gonna try to figure this out. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Okay, good. So now I gotta climb up. I see a light here. Those are usual triggers. Oh? Where am I going? Was I supposed to stay on? I don't know what purpose that did. How about if I... What was I supposed to do? No, I'm gonna write it. Cause I want to see what I should possibly be doing. I wouldn't be able to jump. Does this distract her in any way for me to then get off this platform over here and swim somewhere? Okay, because I can't get any higher. Okay. So, okay, so I'm dead there. So there's another trigger there. So I'm supposed to be doing something with that. But what? What am I supposed to be doing? If she's sitting there ready to get me. Or maybe do I climb all the way up to walk on the platform above it once I get to that edge? No, because I got that red light at the bottom down there. And there's nothing that I have to grab here in order to attach it to that hook. Here she comes, 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 here she comes. You little bastard, you. Let's go back to the tube you were created at. I don't know. Alright, so there it is there. So do I have to climb up higher once I get over here? No. So I can swing on it. Okay, so I can... It's not much that I can swing, but I can swing. But why would I need to activate this That doesn't make sense. I'm trying to think this through, because that doesn't make sense. Because it doesn't let me swing it while it's moving. You know, and I can only swing so much. There's nothing to attach it to. Hmm. I don't know what that does. I'm trying to figure, like thinking it through in my mind, in my imagination. I hit that red button. It doesn't distract the siren, so I don't have a chance to swim down, hit the other lever. If I hit the red button and then ride this hook all the way to the other side and jump left, well, that way, right for me, left for you, whichever. I may land on that platform, or I may land right in front of the siren and get killed either way. But then after that, this thing rolls back and then does this, you know, just, which is what it's doing right now, activates the light again. And then it's kind of like starting all over. Serial and thinking. Well, let's try it that way. You activate it. That's the edge. Jump off backwards. And here she comes, and she grabs me. So the going back is not it, because then she's going to drown me. So I can't go back. Standing here, in progression of moving forward that way, I get into the water here, and she's actually sitting somewhere on the other side of the platform over there. So it gives me time enough. It gives me enough time for me to swim to the other side and get on that platform. And then I don't know where she's at that point. She has to stick in the middle of these two platforms that I go to, because then I have to dive down and try to trigger that next red light over there. So, and there's nothing for me to do here, and I didn't see anything that I had to grab onto while I was in the water, because she was coming after me. I just had to get to where I was going. But there was nothing there. And there's nothing here. There's nothing here for me to grab onto either, except for this striped tape that I'm standing on. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I get into the water and I start swimming. She's way down there. Here she comes. And she's coming fast. She might get me this time. Yep, she got me this time. So I have to jump to get a good start. She's like, "Oh," in disgrace. So maybe not pay attention to that stupid light because I have no idea what that does. It doesn't do anything. There's no purpose. There's absolutely no purpose to having that swing back that way because it's not going to distract the siren. I have to dive into here in order for me to get to that bottom red light. And it's too far to the left, like where Jimmy's standing here. It's too far here for me to swing and get a good height in order for it to dive down, and then get a good plunge to dive. The only thing I can think of is run, jump, go down, and hit the red button on there. Hopefully that barricades are away from me. But it seems like everything you do in this game has a purpose. Alright, well, let's see if I can beat her down there. So I close that door. So that trigger closes that door. But I don't think that the door stay closed because... Serial in thinking. It would be something if I had some kind of whatever to hook onto that would distract her enough for me to then jump down there, hit it, keep swimming, and go on the other side of that. You know what I'm saying? So that maybe I have to wait until it gets to the far side and then jump down. Maybe it has to get to that far spot. Now jump. No, because it didn't distract her again. Because her whole purpose is to drown me. And again, there's nothing over here. So she's down there. There's nothing over here that I have to get to hook onto that hook. And bringing it back down doesn't give me anything to do here. Where this is at, there's no benefit to that. And for me to jumping in here brings her all the way over. She's trying her hardest to get to me so she can drown me. So I don't know. I know this has a purpose. So I think I may have it. So she's got to chase me. So if I can get her as far away as possible, now she's way over there. So that will give me enough time for me to then jump off of here, because she's way over there now, and dive down. Ah, she got me. So that would be the trick. I need to be able to swim faster. That's the thing, that I don't know how to swim faster. I mean, how do you swim faster? Okay, so that's the ticket. Okay, so that's the thing. I am the lure. So that's a fish hook. I am the lure. She's trying to get me. So I have to entice her enough to get her as far away as I possibly can, so that it takes her longer to get to me. So I have enough time to swim down to that button, through that door, and lock her on the opposite side. Okay, so that's as far as she's gonna go. She can't get any further than that. Okay. So there's the ticket. There's the solution. Here comes the other one. How to swim faster. I made it, but with her. I made it, but with her. The whole point is to try to make it without her. That's the whole point. So, because her whole purpose is to drown you. Okay. Gentle, gentle. Bring it all down. Alright, so I need to do it one more time to make sure that I secure that she's as far away as possible. Okay. So as far as she can get. Alright, I mean... Ah, God. It's like right there. I don't know if there's a way for him to go faster. Cereal and think. Yep, the red light is a button. So the red light. So red light up here triggers this chain to go down where I have to use myself as a lure. And the one at the bottom, it's also a red, it's also a button that closes a door that I have to get under. So it closes behind me and leaves her on the other side. But I have to try to figure out how to swim faster than her so that I can get away. And that's why I have to use myself as a lure here, because I have to give myself enough space I'm gonna do it one more time. I have to give myself enough space in between both of us so that I have enough time to swim, hit the button, and then okay, that's as far as she can go. And then get to the other side so then she can leave me alone. I don't want to get in the water there. Stupid. Okay, alright. But none of these buttons help move them faster in the water. It's literally timing it properly. There you go. Phew. And then try not to drown while you're at it. Alright, I got it. Done. Okay. Alright. That was a little... Alright, so... Now I gotta go platform to platform. And I'm sure I don't want to land in the water because that would mean siren again. Like I said, siren again. So it's at a point right now where it's wanting you to be ready. It's already taught you this is what you gotta do as soon as you hit the water. This is what's probably gonna be there, so swim. Get yourself where you gotta go. The problem with that, it's on, from my end, is that it kind of does away with my theory in where you try to investigate everything. So when you land in the water and there's a possibility a siren is there, you really can't find anything in the water that you would need to trigger or pull or whatever. So maybe, to settle my mind, if there's a siren, there's nothing to really investigate. Yeah, but that theory gets blown out of the water with the previous level because there was a red button in the water that I had to press to get away from her. So now Alright, so now here, a black wall. Well, I can't be standing on it and open it, stupid. Here she comes. Now she's gonna get me. Again, theory. If there's a siren, there's nothing there. But previous level, there was a red button. This level, there's a red button. But it's opening the door, so I have to get through the door and up the other side in order to... So if I use the same theory, putting her there, now that I have this door open over here and know where I'm going, nope, that does not work because there's nowhere for me to go. Okay, she's already over here anyway, so I don't really need to entice her to come over to this side. So, maybe it's me heading down there, getting that button, and coming right back up here. And then coming over here, now that it's open, and then she's dead in the water there, per se. Just made it. Nope, I wouldn't have been able to make it, because that's not a platform. That's not a platform. I would have to go underwater. Okay. She got me. She got me. Okay, I may need to entice her to stay on that side over there. No. I just may need to move my character better. I'm confused because she's gonna catch me and I need to keep going underwater. Cereal and think. Hmm. All right, let's go for it. I am perturbed. Unless I'm missing like a rope or something that's supposed, that's coming straight down to climb up. They had that in a previous level. I was underwater, came up, I had to climb up a rope, and then swim away from her, get up another rope, and then, you know, has to progress that way. I guess the only thing we can do is what I'm gonna try to do is go, as soon as I go to the other side of that door, it goes straight up to see if I can see something. Because if I can see something, maybe like a rope or something like that, then that'll give me my answer. And there isn't. There isn't a rope. And I don't see anything else that I can climb onto to avoid her. She's just coming so fast. There's got to be a way. There really has to be a way. You just can't um, sit there and give you an impossible task. We've seen now that you have to lure her away to get her as far away as possible as you possibly can. So the whole point, again, of the siren is to drown you. Okay, so she's activated because for some reason she is robotic or whatever, like the other zombies. She's programmed. She's programmed to be in certain places and to swim to you, get to you, drown you. So you have to lure her away. I just did. Got her to the furthest spot that I possibly could without getting killed. And then now I have to come over here and jump in the water, go down, go underneath the door down here, come back up, swim as fast as I can, go down again because there's not a platform there, it's just a wall. Go underwater again. And try to make it somewhere else. And I'm not seeing how I'm able to do that. And there's no trigger. There's not a button that you can press that helps you swim faster. So, thinking, because, you're trying to get out of this thing, but that siren is so fast. And again, there's no button that helps you swim faster. There's games, and I'm sure all of you know this. Whenever you get the chance to watch this, either here on Twitch You know, if you have they couldn't get it on live, be recorded or on YouTube or anywhere else where you find this. Um, there's games where you dive into the water and then you're swimming, but then you have a certain trigger, either one of these triggers, and where you press that, and then all of a sudden now you're not just casually swimming, you're you're going, and of course it gives you excuse me, that advantage. In this game, I haven't found it. So I'm trying to see how I can get away from her, because there's not a button or anything like that down there. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. So I just went down to lure her away. Well, no. I just went down, opened this hatch right here, and I'll walk to it so you guys can see it. And I jumped down and I hit the button and it opened the door. Right? And now I've been trying to swim and get away from her, and I can't, because I'm trying to look for a rope or some kind of something on the other side. Here's my aha moment, as they say in Skull Island or Oak Island. I lured her away to the other side. The previous level just taught me what I needed to do. Get on that chain, go to the opposite side, lure her there, come back over to the platform, go down, hit the trigger, close the door behind you. I have to do the very same thing here. The only difference is that I had to open the door first, lure her away, and then jump down, hit the button, and let the door close behind me. Alright. Let me see if I'm... Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, I did that completely wrong. I failed. So now I'm going to have to come back over here and lure her away. Again. Because, yes, I did that wrong. But here we go. So now I don't have to worry about the stupid siren trying to get to me, because I can't come over here and do anything with this wall. I gotta now go underwater and go through here. But then I also gotta watch, because there might be a siren over here too. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be smarter than the average bear. See? And now she got me. Because there's a siren there again. Now, why would it do that and not give me the chance to grab on? Oh, I could fight it now? Well, I can't now because I'm drowning now, unless this is what it's supposed to happen. And she's actually been trying to help me. It's still going though. Before I would be dead. But we're still going. So, okay, she put something on me. And before, those little caps used to manipulate the zombies. And she put this thing on me now. So I'm not dead. And maybe she's been trying to help me all this time. Well, now I'm dead. Well, fishies. So I can't do anything. These piranhas are trying to eat me. There's a whole civilization underwater down here. Am I going to be able to breathe underwater now? Well, I've seen the seahorse, but it's too in front of me, so I can't activate it to do anything. Alright, so apparently I can stay underwater now. Apparently that siren was able to give me something. Oh, look at this diver right in front of the camera. Right there. They were not supposed to be down here, but apparently I am. So what, am I supposed to go all the way back up now? Because there's nothing here except for these little fishies. And look at me, whee! No one out there will ever get this reference. I wish I was a fish. And the reason why I'm saying that, yep, I'm Aquaman. And the reason why I'm saying that is because very, very, very long ago, early 1950s, I believe it was, or 60s, Disney. Is that a giant mermaid? Or that's a giant mermaid. They did a movie in where an actor was on the edge of the boat and said, "I wish I was a fish," and jumped in the water and became a fish. Of course, an animated fish, but a fish nonetheless. Very interesting, because that's where I'm supposed to go. But I want to go deeper. Again, exploring. Now that I'm able to breathe underwater. See, here's a trigger here. Okay, so I can go in here. I don't know if there's anything in here, but I was exploring and it gave me an option to be able to go there. And the fish are just like, hey, cool, we got a new leader. See this sphere here? This sphere is, I don't know why we have to disconnect these, but we turn them off, and I missed one. So I don't know if that's going to be a bad thing later on in the game, or maybe it's one of those side quest kind of things, but in this case it's a odd side quest. But that's what it was that in the beginning of the game that I missed. So that's why now I'm trying to look to see where in the world I can find different triggers and levers, stuff like that. So far that's the only one. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. Again, I'm able to go on, you know, be underwater. There's another one of those. Oh no, this is a pod. It's not in my path, so it doesn't matter. Pretty crazy. Every single one of those sirens. Oh, can't go in there. I gotta wait. There we go. You know? Okay. Okay. But like I was saying, every single one of those sirens try to kill me onto this last one. And this last one, instead of trying to kill me, put this thing on me and where I can be underwater. But does that mean that they're all going to stop trying to kill me? And what are you guys? Okay, that's just... You know what I'm saying? Because apparently I can still breathe air. Ah! So, those that don't know, if you're seen by a light in any platform game that has these kind of things, if you're seen by a light, then you're going to get caught and killed. So you want to stay under anything that gives you a shadow so that you don't get killed like I'm about to. Like that. So I gotta come back over here in the water, or off this ledge. And with this game, I don't have to churn that wheel. I just have to churn it enough and then go back under the shadow of this thing and then go back and churn it again. It's not on springs. Some games, there's some that have it like that, but some games have it on springs and it goes back into its position. And others, like this one, doesn't. So it doesn't return to its position. No, wrong way. Yeah, you just messed it up, you stupid. So I gotta stay within that shadow. Just one last time. Because then now, whenever it goes away, I can hopefully... No, I gotta have it all the way down. Because I'm gonna need to jump up there. because that becomes a platform. Because then I go up the ladder, jump on this guy, and then jump on this guy, and then go down here. Okay, so cool. Now, not to go into a rush, because I'm getting a little confident and starting to rush through, thinking that I can do this. Okay, so... Okay. Whoa, wait. See? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, this is where they made it a little difficult. Especially for those that are not athletes. So, cereal and think. So, according to the siren that we previously met, the last one, that didn't kill us, but gave us an ability, I'm gonna have to run from where Jimmy's standing now on that platform with the stripes, and then come all the way down and try to make it in that hole right there, because there's water in there. So I'm gonna have to jump just right and be able to make it in. I'm sure that I can do it in the first try, but if I jump too soon, splat. If I jump too late, Jimmy's not gonna jump right and splat. So, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? There it is. So my fishy friends are back, so that means that I can still breathe underwater. So I'm all the way down. So now I'm gonna come over. Okay. So that's it. So am I to understand that I'm in a container? So maybe that's that this water is just here to cushion my fall. So then I can, yeah, come through over here. Okay. But again, you have to explore. If you don't explore, you may miss something that needed to be done. So far, the only things that I've seen are bad are the moving lights and the masked people. Zombie people are not bad. And this is weird. What in the world? I can't fall in there apparently. So I'm coming over here to investigate. Just to see if there's anything over here that I need to trigger. Now, there's a red light there, right above Jimmy. And I don't know if you can see it because it may be too faint, but it's turned off at the moment. But it's the same red triggers or buttons that we had to have pressed before, but it's turned off. That tells me that this underwater craziness that I'm in right now, that water may be coming down. Now here I'm about to jump over something that I can't go in maybe because it's surrounded in striped red and white. And that's usually caution. So I wonder where this is going to take me. Nowhere. So maybe I do go in there? Because I don't see anything anywhere that I'm supposed to drag. There was nothing over here that I was supposed to drag. No. What's going on, Jamie? What are we missing? There's nothing here, so in the risk of dying, let's go into this hole here. There we go. So let me investigate here before I go and press any other buttons. Don't want to do anything there. If you all excuse me for just a second. Real estate. So cool. They're just asking about meeting, doing a phone conference. All right, so I'm gonna go to the opposite side. See if there's anything over here that I may need to do before I hit that trigger. Huh. Well, maybe. Okay, so I opened up a bottom door to this container that I jumped into. So now I'm assuming that I pressed that red button. The water that I seen was suspended above up there is going to calm down. That's my assumption. Okay, so no. That was to close that hatch. Alright, cool. So I closed that hatch, but now I know that I'm not stuck because I come through this door here and into that container I jumped into and back over there. Okay, cool. I would make a note around here that I know now in editing strategy that I've seen Markiplier doing. He's playing his games, and then at certain points you see it jump from one scene to another, and I believe that he jumps from scene to scene, and where there's really nothing happening or going to happen or didn't happen, I should say. So he edits those out for time's sake. So instead of, like, for instance, right now, I am an hour and 40 minutes into this game, and thank you to anybody that has come in and seen me. I greatly appreciate it. I would love it if you subscribed, followed, liked, comment, all that other good stuff. Tell your friends. My wife, she's here, and I definitely appreciate her support. But I see why he edits things, because yeah, you're playing through these things, and on some of these spots, there's really nothing happening. There's nothing, important. Real estate again. So yeah, um, Now we find ourselves once again trying to figure out what in the world are we to do here, because maybe I'm supposed to jump that way onto the door. Maybe I'm about to kill myself. Nope, not high enough. It doesn't give me any trigger spots. This is a good one on what needs to be done. I'm coming over there. So I was thinking maybe when I go up, I can pull the trigger again and then kind of do a double boost, you know? But the handle goes away, so I can't do that. So there goes that. With this hatch here, alright, well there's not anything for me to do here like this. So what if I have to go down to the lower level and go the opposite way now because of that hatch being closed? Now there's something that I have to do on the opposite side. I know that if I fall into water, I'm not going to die because that siren made it very, very clear that I can breathe underwater now. I don't want to trigger this dude here because that'll open up that hatch, and I think the purpose of that is to close that hatch. Okay, so there's a ladder there. So, okay, so here's this. Interesting. Let's see how long this thing's gonna fly right off of that. I'm not gonna press that trigger. Okay. So again, this is one of those in where I trigger that. It flies up and it lands on that platform. How fast does it do it though? So it's immediate. But just because it goes up there, I mean, I would have to be on it. Because how would I get up there once it's up there? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have any way to get up there to then take advantage of it. But then where would it go? It doesn't show me any hatch or anything like that up there. Well, let's do it. I mean, there's really no advantage to it. And then that's it. I mean, and then it comes down. So is this just to play? Is this? I mean, because seriously, there's nowhere this thing goes. So I'm not seeing the purpose. Because the other ones on the other levels, when we were doing this, there was always a second one. So one would lead to the other, and then you kind of made like a step up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you kept going wherever it is you needed to go. This one here does not have that. Because if I trigger this, go push the button, and then jump back on it, it'll smash me right into the platform. And I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to figure out what the purpose is of this. So if I open this up, and then get off this thing and then do this, is it going to create something that... No. Again, if I stay on this, it's going to... I'm going to be sandwiched all in between all that. So that doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is to shut this down, trigger this, open that, and catch it like the others. Again, I'm not sure how I'm going to get up there. Once I did that, am I going to be coming back here? Was that just to train? Was that like a little bonus? Did that do something? Did I open up that hatch, or is it just a hatch? Okay. It's coming through again. Hi, fishy friends. Fishy friends. So, side note for everybody out there that cares about this. Wife and I went out today and we bought a big giant bag of shelled peanuts. Not to eat. No, not to eat. But to feed it to hopefully befriend some crows. We have a lot of crows that fly around here. And I've heard all kinds of stories on how people feed the crows, and then the crows, you know, they realize these people are actually nice, and they bring them gifts. I want a crow to bring me gifts. I want to befriend a crow, and I give him goodies, and he brings me goodies. Him and all his family. So I'm hoping that that turns out to be amazing. Not only that, I mean, I think it'll just be fun to do. Just interacting with nature. And I had built a long time ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, I built a squirrel picnic table. And we had it way in the back of our yard. And today I moved it closer to the house, and I put a pan underneath it, made it into a stand. So then like that, critters of all kinds, opossums, raccoons, squirrels, crows, anything, can come and get some yummies. So I'm kind of hoping that they do. I think that'll be fun. And some people don't like it because, hey, you're making, you're making critters fat and they stick around the property. And so what? What my wife always says, they were here first, which is true. They were here first, and they don't they don't mess with us. They don't do anything bad to us. So I don't understand the logic of some people when they think like that. But we like the critters. Um, Many years ago, of course, I didn't really care. It's not that I didn't like them. I just, didn't. All I thought of them was, animals. I didn't pay no mind to them. I wasn't raised that way. I was raised in Los Angeles, and then I always had a drive to come to um, country, whether mountains or a farm or something like that, and just be around that kind of environment. Because growing up in Los Angeles, you're growing up in a very, very fast paced life, and I hated it. So let me open this up and let me go down to the other side, see what it does. So I just wanted something different. I wanted to experience different things. So since being here in Ohio, and I've been here since 1992. Wow. um, I've learned a lot, and I've learned to appreciate nature and everything it offers, because we have to learn to coincide with nature, not try to take it over. Because as soon as you try to start taking over Mother Nature gets pissed. And we've been seeing that here lately. Mother Nature is getting pissed. You got earthquakes everywhere, landslides everywhere, all kinds of natural disasters, as we call them, disasters, and Mother Nature is just like, you know what, you guys are doing too much. So she's trying to cleanse herself of all the stupidity out there. What if I stay on it and jump when I get to the very top? Would that kill me? It might kill me. Well, it didn't kill me, but it wasn't fun. I don't know the purpose of this part here. I am perturbed. Because if I trigger the platform before activating the lift, it gets stuck there and it really doesn't do anything to it. If I activate the lift and then the platform, it gets stuck on top, but then there's really no purpose to it. Or, what if I do this? Ready? Ready for this? Ready? uh, what about that? How does that work? Huh? I can't take it anywhere. Where am I taking this? I can't. I mean, that was a good plan and all, but to do what with it? I can't take it up the ladder. I mean, that was not exactly what I had planned, but yeah, it was fun though. So now that it's outside of that, can I use that to then jump on this platform? And maybe... Maybe it's taking me somewhere? Nope. I mean... A for effort, right? But still... I can still drag this thing around, but there's nothing for it to launch me to. Oh wait, this is just like the pod in the water. You gotta angle it here, like this. Trigger it, and try not to die, like that. There we go. Sometimes you gotta be smarter than the average bear, and only a few would understand that. So here, it's this. And then that. Okay. Okay. So here we go. We're getting smart in our old age. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, thank you for joining me in this very interesting and at times frustrating game. Not because it's not well made; it's very well made. It's just trying to figure out these puzzles. Excuse me. That's what gets frustrating because then you're like, all right, am I getting senile? And I'm only saying that because, ladies and gentlemen, this is my birthday month. I turned 49 years old this month. And yeah, it's got to be a good month. You know what I'm saying? I am getting older. I am getting slower. But I like playing games because it helps to keep your mind at least trying to figure things out, and it might not make it sharp as it used to be, even though mine wasn't that sharp. In fact, the older I get, the sharper I get. I don't know why. When I was young, I was stupid. But then who wasn't, right? So I gotta make the best of this, and hopefully it's exactly what I needed to do. And it is. Look at that. Okay. So that was strange because that came down. I'm gonna take this with me. This is mine now. If that did something there, did it do something somewhere else? Or maybe I just got stupid again and not using this thing as the step up to get onto that platform. Apparently this 12-year-old here has strength of a 35-year-old. Alright, so climb up here. Climb up here. I get it. So what I'm gonna have to do is puzzle again. I'm not using this as a step ladder to get up to this thing because it goes nowhere. What I need to do is I need to push this back again over here, climb up and trigger this, hit the button as I'm jumping, hit the button, but then land on here, because then that piece is going to go up. And when it goes up, right at the area where you see the money sign, blue stripe at the top, there is the next level to go on. So here we are, here we go. Let's see if I am correct. Booyah! And over here. Again, gotta be smarter than the average bear. And then here's one of those things again where you have to disconnect it. And I'm sure you're disconnecting them to stop certain things from happening in this post-apocalyptic world. Ooh, no. Oh, maybe I did have to do that. So that's like a bonus. So then that turned off that trigger. So now that trigger is not going to work anymore. That button. Okay, so now we got to see how everything else is working. Because I turned that off. Now I gotta see what else I have to do. Now what do I have to do with this thing? Real estate again. So far, okay, I can move this like this, cool. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to push it through that. Excuse me for just a second. I have a 5 p.m. Five it is. So I have a 5 o'clock phone conference tomorrow. Ooh. The fun never stops, people. The fun never stops. Alright, so okay, so now I'm trying to find what else I need to do. Because I can't put this over this other guy because I can't trigger that other guy to do anything. This guy can't get me high enough anyway. The one that I'm pushing around can get me pretty high, but not as high as to get to that water. When I went up that secret room, there was nothing there. Except for that electrical pod. And then I disarmed that, so it turned off that red switch. So that can't be used. But then that just leaves me with nothing. Unless, with that piece going down the way it did, unless that opens something up at the lower level. Which, in turn, I may need this pack, this jet thing, down there. So let's put that here, for the just in case. And let's get little tire Jimmy to go down there. And I will let everyone know this is going to be the last puzzle that I'm going to do for this evening. There is much to do tomorrow, and I have to make sure that I'm, I guess, rested. So, alright. And here it comes. I'm going to close that out, because I don't want nothing coming down there, because you never know. And then let's throw this over to the side, jump down, grab you, let's bring you over with us just in case I need you. So, ladies and gentlemen, nothing different happened. There's absolutely nothing different. No other openings, no other doors, no other anything. There's nothing they lowered up there. So now I'm at a position that, is this it? I mean, it's not giving me end credits. So, over here, I'm gonna leave that hatch closed. I don't need to do anything with that. So I turned that off over there. Do I need to head back the way that I came? Now that I've done this, is this just a... was this just a side quest that I needed to do? Wait a minute. That do something? I hit a trigger and I thought it made me do something different. Okay, so that's not what I wanted to do though. Alright. So I can't go this way. And we already know what's down there. Coming over here, there's nothing to the top of us. I can't bring that jet lift through here, and plus I don't need it anywhere there anyway. I'm coming through this corridor looking around. There's nothing here that needs to be triggered. I can't trigger the door for any reason. It closes side to side anyway. This guy here, now that I left that thing down there, which, sure enough, maybe I needed to know, because then it's the same thing as me trying to put that one on top of this one. I won't be able to trigger the bottom one in order to do anything with that top one. Because what I was thinking is, like where I'm standing now, I can put that other one on top of there, trigger this bottom one. Well, I can trigger this bottom one, slide that other one on top of it, after I trigger that one too, and send it up there and see what happens. But that's a whole lot of process, because there's nothing else for me to do except try to do that, to try to get it to that water up there. Maybe this is where you can do what I was trying to say earlier. Trigger this one, slide that other one over, get on top of it, and then trigger that one, so then when I get to the maximum height, it shoots me even higher into that water. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do, but it's not gonna happen tonight. So, um, my eyes are getting really heavy. So I appreciate whoever's still here. If you are still here, thank you very much. If you snuck in and snuck out, thank you anyway for coming through. I greatly appreciate it. If you're seeing this recorded, please give me a follow, a subscribe, a like, a comment. I don't know, whatever it is that you have to do. It would be appreciated. It's not something that I'm really looking for, but seeing the love always helps. Why not? So I'm gonna be posting this on YouTube if you want to follow me there. I learned earlier from my wife that the QR codes are probably a little too small, so I might have to make them bigger. But if you can catch one of these QR codes and they do work for you, please follow them, and they'll take you to pretty much all of my sites for entertainment: YouTube, Instagram, Twitch. And then they'll also take you to my real estate side, which is my website, my real estate website, and I think my Facebook, and possibly somewhere else. But if you have any questions or anything like that about real estate, that's what I do. If you have anything else that you want to talk about, this is where I'm at. We can talk about it whenever. Yeah, thank you, and greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you guys were entertained. Give me any suggestions on what you would want me to do or play. I know I had a suggestion to do Doom. I just gotta see how I can do that. Didn't find it on Switch, but let me see if I can do it on my laptop, because my laptop does Xbox games, and we'll take it from there. So have yourselves a good night if you're there at night, or if you're during the day, have yourselves a good day, and I will see you on the next stream.